Hi, everyone. Welcome to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. Everyone knows I'm Miss Frances. Let's see who we got. There's Miss Patricia. There's Grumpy. There's Runic, Old Pat, Cindy. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Cindy, Grumpy, Heidi, Old Pat, Runic. Hi, everyone. I decided I'm just going to do some dragons tonight because I haven't done any dragons in a while, and yeah, haven't been very creative in the last few days. I just haven't felt very creative. So we're going to do some, I think two of these are sea dragons. One is the one that I got for a Christmas gift from Miss Amy at Amy's Resin Corner. Hi, Miss Jeannie. So, I'm gonna get you down. I've already colored one of them. I kind of colored it willy nilly. Hi, Miss Sue. See, I'm wearing a pair of my earrings that you sent me, the earring thing I made it, that glow in the dark ones. Can't see them very well, but I got them on. I colored this one, and I just colored him in multiple colors. We'll see what he turns out like, because I don't want to color it all. Now, this one is, I'm trying to remember which one is the one that Amy sent me. I think this is the one I already had, and this is the one Amy sent me. So, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to try and color it as best I can without getting the colors too muddied up in there. Get some gold going down the back, down his back. So I hope everyone's been doing well. I did a video the other day, those squishies. The stuff that Beadinkrazy had sent me. I don't know. I haven't really been feeling like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time figuring out what I want to do when I come down here, and I have a million and one things that I should do, like clean my craft room up, but that's not anything I want to do. Hello, Miss April. Anybody else I missed? I don't think so. I think I got everybody else. So, we're just going to color these. I think that's as far as his spine goes. So, and I don't know that I want his flippers in. Since it's a sea dragon, I don't think I want his flippers in gold. But he does have some horns up on his head that I think I want to be gold. But I don't want to get a bunch of powder stuck in there, because we're going to use SRC, so I really don't want to get a bunch of powder stuck in the mold, because it'll cause bubbles for sure. And I don't think you can really spray that. Hi, Mr. David. I don't think you can really spray it too much with alcohol, not with SRC. So, all right. Make sure I didn't get too much down in there. There we go. All right, what color? Well, since it's a C, oh, boy, that was a good one. I know I love wearing glitter, but I really didn't want to wear pigment. That's what I get for not putting my apron on. That was a mess. Trying to put gold in that dragon too. Dang it. Oh well. Guess maybe I haven't had enough to drink. Must need some more. Come on. I can't believe I made a mess with that. Jeez Louise. Yep. Oh well. Leave it to me. I make messes all the time. I usually wear glitter most of the time anyway when I'm down here. Yeah, that's messy. I didn't get it back in there very well. Oh well. It's as good as it's going to get. All right. So much for that. And I have a sink down here, so I can't go wash my hands off. All right. Well, darn it. I got a kitchen sink, but I don't feel like washing my hands in cold water. All right. I don't know why I didn't keep one out. Because I'm going to need to clean out any overspill here. And I got alcohol pens from Miss Tara at Jaybird Resin Art, and I don't know where I put the rest of them, so I'm really good at putting stuff up and not remembering where I put it till I'm not looking for it, and then I find it. Okay. All right. So let's do a blue and a darker blue. I really like this blue color, even though it says blue, but it looks more like teal or turquoise. So we'll do his fins in that color. Make sure I get it in there good. Because I don't want a bunch of white spots on stuff that I missed. Okay. Here's another flipper. It's another flipper. You might not have got all of that. I did not. Not getting it in there very well. I'd have to get a micro brush so I can make sure I get it in the creases. All right, there's another flipper over here. Dang it. Trying not to flip it, but kind of hard when I'm trying to get it in the creases. Kind of hard to not flip it everywhere. Okay, well, we're going to call that, I don't know if that's, we're going to color that portion too. Rest we'll do in the blue, I think. Okay. Get some of these colors out. Hey, Miss Natalie. I didn't see you earlier. I didn't know you were there. All right. We're going to color the rest of that one in the blue. Can't really, I don't really see that it has any eyes. Guess we'll find out when we get it done, get it poured. I think I do see one eye. We may have to color it when we get done. Hi, Chase. Hi, Miss Amy. I'm doing the Sea Dragon tonight, and I'm doing the one that you sent me for Christmas. Thank you so much, Miss Amy. I love it. I'm going to do that one, and then I realized that I had a different one that I believe Miss Stacy sent it to me a long time ago. And I only did it one time because I did her a sea scene one time. Because that's what she wanted. Okay, so there's that one. Here's the one that Miss Amy sent me. I don't know. I'm not sure what colors I want to do that one in. I don't want to do it. I don't know if I want to do it in blues. Maybe a blue, maybe this teal color and some green, and maybe a, how about purple? I need to get my phone up here. Don't tell me I didn't bring it down. Pretty sure that I did. Maybe I didn't. God bless it. I'll fix that real quick. I don't know that I can see the chat, but I might be able to see it from here. Maybe. We'll see. I think it's on mute anyway. Nope, guess I didn't. It is now. Watch, it won't want to log in. It probably won't want to log into YouTube now, because now it seems to be taking forever to load. All right, let's go under Frances. And I'll pull the live up, and then I'll be able to hopefully read the chats from it. Well, maybe not. Not sure. No. It's not letting me read them. Doggone it. I gotta get your address, Chase, because I'm gonna pour you some pen blanks, but I did get the clock mechanisms in for your clock that I made you. All right, let's do, maybe let's do some purple fins. I don't think these are, well, no, they're not the same. They're different. See the fins. I may have to run upstairs and get my phone. Can't believe I left it upstairs. Left my phone upstairs, but I didn't forget to bring the alcohol down. If that makes any sense. I did forget the alcohol, but I did forget my phone. All right. Any more fins? I can't tell. That looks like a fin. Looks like a fin to me. Could be his paw, but it looks like a fin. And you'll notice that I have the members scrolling, memberships scrolling across the bottom. If I missed somebody's name, I'm sorry. I looked. I just took the names off of YouTube Studio. And that's my shout out for the members that it showed I had so far. Well, let's do the top of his head. I can't see all of it, but we'll just do the sides where I think the fins are. Yep, that's the important stuff. That's definitely the important stuff. You don't want to forget your alcohol. You may forget your phone, but don't forget to bring down your alcohol. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna do maybe a little bit of. I did the purple. I want a little bit of silver in there. So let's see. Maybe let's do the silver down the back. And it might work better with the micro brush than it's going to work with that. So, Runic, when are you planning on starting to play around with the epoxy? Might have to put a little bit of purple on that one too, so they kind of match. Maybe just a little bit of purple. Where did I put it? Once it warms up enough outside. Yeah, me too. I want to go out and do something with that wood lathe, but not till it warms up, because I'm not going to be out there in the cold. So I know there's a wood burning, there's a gas heater out there, but I've never turned it on and don't really want to take a chance messing with it. Now, if my boys were here, yeah, I'd have them show me how to turn it on, because then I could do some stuff in the garage. But with them not being here, nope. Plus, I'm going to have to do a lot of rearranging out there in order Yeah, you can't do it in the house now. Well, I do it downstairs, but I wouldn't do it in my house upstairs. I might do it out in the garage, but I wouldn't do it in the house. I have done UV resin in the house upstairs, because UV resin doesn't have quite the smell that resin does. Matter of fact, I need to be turning on my air purifier too. I forgot about that. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it in the house either. Hi, Mr. Tim. Well, first of all, if Suzanne's, yeah, some people, the smell bothers them. I guess I've just gotten so used to it that it doesn't really bother me anymore. All right. I hope I got that good, but kind of hard to see. All right. Let's kind of go over any of this stuff that I think I might have not hit very good. All right, there's that one. And I have another one over here, but I don't know what. I don't think it's a. I think it's just a dragon. I don't think it's a sea dragon. Let's do him and maybe holographic silver and maybe rose red. Oh gosh, darn it. I hope so. Have you drilled your handle out yet, Runic, for your cabinet? Okay, so let's see here. And I think there are some more people I need to add to my shout out list, but I'm gonna have to. Well, the ones that are now members, I kind of put them in the membership at the beginning of the scroll and took their names, although I think I missed some, took their names out of the shout out list because I'm already giving them a shout out because they're a member of the channel. But I'm running out of space because it only gives you like 1,000. You know, I'm at 900 and something already. So I don't think it has another. Oh, that's feet. That's a foot. I don't think it has another wing. I think that's the only wing it has that I can see. Okay. So let's do the rest of them in red. Oh, yes, I'm sure I'm going to love the plan. Yep. Because you do some amazing paintings, Runic. I can't wait to see what you got planned for it. We're going to do this one and the whole rest of it in rose red. I could have done more work on his tile, on the tiles of his back or his stomach, but I think I'm just going to do it in red. Because I don't even remember this one. I don't remember what this one looks like. I do kind of remember what the other sea dragon looked like because I'd done it before, but I don't remember this one too much. Besides, I may, who knows, I could have 2 or 3 of them in there on my shelf in the other room that are made up. So I don't know. I have to get some kind of store started so I can start selling this stuff and getting it out of here. Because I don't have room in there to put any more stuff unless I put up another rack. And I really don't want to put another rack up. And if I do, I would rather do that and put molds in it than to have to put more stuff that's done in it. All right, there's that one. Rose red with some holographic silver. Okay, let's get some of this mess put away. The blue goes in there, and the purple goes in there. And the rest of these all go in this other box. I brought my other bottles of SRC down. Now, Miss April, I guess I'm ordering I would like to order some clear SRC that you could color because this is a white. I'd like to be able to put some pigments in it and color it, but I didn't see the clear listed. Yeah, my husband made the best lasagna, and he was really, really good at pulled pork and brisket, barbecued brisket and pulled pork. Yeah. My son's pretty good at it. My middle son, because, he came over and cooked a lot with my husband. So he's pretty good at it. I'm going to do one of these at a time, I think, because I'm going to have to make sure I don't overflow it, first of all. Second of all, I just want to make sure that I can have enough time to make sure I get it in all the spots, like the little flippers and stuff. I don't know. My middle son, made some pulled pork not too long ago, and it was great. Yeah, well, Grumpy, there may come a point where you can't be that nice. Yeah, my husband was a good cook too. Since I worked, he usually cooked dinner. Picked you up pot pies, huh? Been a while since I've been out to eat. Um, I don't go. I got some gift cards that I was given for Christmas, but I haven't used them yet because I don't want to go out to eat by myself. And it's not much fun. Okay. Um, leave my alcohol wipes there. Let me get some cups here. I don't know how much is left in that one, but I'm going to use it up first. I got gloves. I need a part A and a part B. Which are sticky. Yuck. And my it'll take a few minutes to get caught up. Yeah, I hope they turn out good. I'm using the chrome powders. I was going to use chameleon powders. Oh, and yeah, when I was digging the dragons out tonight to this one here that I colored earlier, this one's from Temu. This is a Temu clearance one. Well, when I was digging them out tonight, I found out that I had 2 of those. So that's going to go in the gift bag because I don't need 2 of them. One of them's enough, quite enough. I don't need 2. So I'll be putting that in the gift bag. Hey, Miss Suzanne. Thank you for coming. Okay. So these are colored. Let me get these colors out of the way. And my brushes, because I don't want to have it overflow and have it go all over my brushes. I've already ruined 2. Okay. I think I'm going to start out by just doing 2 ounces. I don't think these take very much. I also want something to use for bubbles. And I think those little pointed Q-tips, they're too cheap to use for anything else. But you can use them to pop bubbles with, though. All right, part A. I probably better put an apron on. As much as I hate to, I don't want to ruin any more clothes. I already got gold all over me. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm having key lime tonight. It's pretty good stuff. All right. Like I said, I'm going to start, well, let's do 4. I might be able to get 2 poured. I don't go too crazy here. Huh. My heater quit going. I don't know what happened there. Okay. I really should do black. I'm just going to pour them in white because it's a pain to do the black. It's a pain in the butt to do it. Miss April, did Malia see the squishies? I thought it would be a lot messier than it was. It wasn't too bad, actually. And they did turn out quite cute. It's just I don't have any little kids that are gonna really gonna want to play with those. Then my turn to drink. SRC Color Pro. Send me the link because I was looking and I did not see it. All right, we're going to try and do this one here. Problem is I can't really see whether I want to make sure I get them. I didn't want to overfill it, but I want to make sure I get the feet and the flippers filled in. I don't know if I got it. I don't want to go too far. All right, let's see what we can do here. I actually might pour these too. Stop. I think I might have it over already. It's right there. Can't tell if it's full. Yeah, don't do anymore. Not going to be enough to finish that, but I can make some more up and finish it. Okay. Get some paper towels out. My shoulder is not, I swear to God, I don't know what at first I was a little scared because it's the tingling part is really beginning to get to me. But it's not, I want to say it's not numbness because I can feel it. I think if it was numb, I wouldn't feel it, but it was scaring me a little bit. But yeah, it's still, I took the little massage machine that my son bought me earlier today and put the right attachment on it for my shoulder and got back there as far as I could reach. I mean, I couldn't reach it all, but I tried. Okay. Yeah, I did kind of overdo that one. Well, too late now. It's just going to have to be what it is. Yeah. I'm going to do probably, let me do another 4. Because I got this one over here that I need to do. So I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll see. Go for it, Grump. You deserve it. You cooked dinner, you deserve it. Yeah, I went a little over that one. Let's go a little over on this one because I want them to be matched here. There. All right. Yeah, it makes me up more than one. I got a picture sitting back there with it. And my Sprite down here in the little bucket. So, with some ice. So I can get more ice. And yeah, I got more mixed up. They've been, I already pretty much knew what I was going to do for tonight. I just had to come down and get it all typed up and get it ready to go. Which, you know, some of those, that one there and one of those others is from Temu. So they were on a clearance. And so I couldn't have found it if I wanted to. But that's okay. I have another one. I don't know how I managed to buy 2 of them, but I guess I did. Yep. I bought 2 of them. Need to be holding that. I can't tell whether it's get warm or not. But it's clear, so I'm going to pour it. Not getting his tail. Or wings. I think he's good now. I might have went over. All right. Definitely going to have to do more for that one. That's okay. It's all right. I'll get some more made up for that. Like another 2 ounces up for it. And I get this stuff all over me. Yuck. Okay. Oops. Let's see some bubbles. Not that it matters. Pop. Sucker pop. Okay. can't see that one. I can't. I don't want to do 4 because then I'll do too much. Let's just do 2 or 1.5. Well, that was smart. You just poured B into the A cup. Wake up, Kay. You're really not. Not with it today. That wasn't smart. Too late now. I already did it. Okay. Hope I got enough mixed up for that one. Can't tell. And I might need to move these over and move it over here so I can make sure it's halfway level. Plus, I'll make it easier for me to see whether it's full or not. Oh, I didn't. Dang it. I did not. Give me that mold. Not wasting it. May not fill the mold, but I'm not going to waste it. I can always put some more in there. Okay. So, hi Zan. How are you? Okay, here's that one. Clean this one out. Yeah, I'm not drinking wine tonight. I thought about it though. I haven't had any wine since Thanksgiving. I thought about buying some wine, but actually they finally had my whipped cream vodka there. Finally at the liquor store. So I bought that. And I already had some Sprite, so we're doing key lime. And if you've never tried it, oh, it's so good. It's so good. If you like key lime pie, then you like this drink. It's good. Yuck. I gotta take this off. Get a clean pair. Is Amy still here? Amy, how's your husband doing? You'd love this drink then. It tastes like key lime pie. It really does. How's your husband doing? Yeah, I woke up about 5. Or actually, I was still awake at 5. And I thought, oh, darn it, I might as well just stay awake and I can catch Grumpy's live. Yeah, that didn't happen. I finally fell asleep. About 10 minutes after 5 is the last time I looked at the clock. Yeah, I was out. I'm gonna get some more ice. And I need some more soda. Okay. Ah, darn it. I need to do my fish too. I forgot about them. I want to do the fish. I don't think I'll do them tonight, but I do want to do my fish that Miss Jeannie and Mr. Allen sent me. It sucks that they're not, Miss Jeannie's not going to be able to come back up until probably springtime. That sucks. But they cooled off quick. Uh-oh. So that they changed the milligram on it? All right. This first one I did. Let's try it. Oh, he does have some eyes. Doggone it, he does have eyes, but I did really over pour it. Damn it. Sorry, I over poured it. I did over pour it, and I didn't mean to, but I did. Scissors might work better. At least better so I don't cut myself. I need to get me some nippers down here that'll work. I have some down here, but they're cheapies and they don't cut nothing. Doggone it. Okay. So got that spot there. And get it off most of the way. Then I can get the deburring tool. And I'm going to have to get in there. But here he is. This is the first one. And I really will have to clean down in there because it's over poured. But I like it. I like him. Yeah, I kind of did. He turned out pretty good. He just got some over pour. But when do I not over pour? That's good, Zan. That's good. I'm glad it's getting better. Yeah, they do work pretty good together. I mean, that does say blue, but it looks more like a turquoise or teal to me than it does blue. And this is royal blue in the chrome powders. So there's that one. And it does have overpour. It will have to be trimmed. Because sometimes you try not to overpour it and it just kind of, as it heats up, it just kind of runs into it. Here's this one. And I think it's got overpour also. Oh, yeah. He's cool, though. Yeah. Oh, he's got overpour real bad around his feet. Dang it. Around his toes. And I don't want to cut his toes. Well, there went that toe. Something happened there. I was trying to get around his toes. Yeah, well. Okay. And his tail. Oh, this is the one that Miss Amy. This is the one that Miss Amy sent me for Christmas from Amy's Resin Corner. But I'm trying to get this turned off first because he does look pretty cool. Yeah, he's got some more over here by his wings. It's pretty thin though. by his tail or his other fin. Some of it you can just rake off with your fingernail, and some of it you can't. Here you go. There you go, Miss Amy. There he is. I like it. I like it. It's very, very cool mold. Very cool. Thank you so much, Miss Amy. I love that one. I love that one. I don't remember what that other one is really. These two are I considered, I think, the sea monsters or sea dragons is what they're considered. And that one's the teal and the purple. And I do like it. I think it came out pretty. I did the silver, holographic silver down its back. Thank you, Mr. David. Thank you. Thank you, April. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Grumpy. Thank you, Miss Suzanne. Thank you, Amy. I really love it. It's got a little bit more trimming to do, but and it also does have eyes, but you can't. I couldn't really see them in the mold. So I'm going to have to try and color his eyes with something. This one's still got quite a bit of overpour to still get out, but that's okay. We'll get it out. We'll leave these out here where everybody can see them. All right, let's see. That one's still still a little warm, but let's see what he looks like. Yeah, he's got some overpour too. Let's see. Dang it. And he had air bubbles in his horns. Doggone it. The others didn't, but he did. Not too much overpour on him. See, he only has one wing showing. There's the other wing, but you couldn't see that. You couldn't see it in the mold, whether you couldn't tell whether it was a wing or not. But his other wing is a different color. Yeah, I'll have to remember that the next time I do him. But yeah, he has air bubbles in his horns. Yeah, I wished I would have seen that was his wing. I would have colored it. Yeah, mine all have battle scars. Every big dragon I've ever made has had battle scars. That's what we call them. That's what Miss Jeannie calls them. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Heidi and William. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's what Miss Jeannie calls them. Battle scars. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This one doesn't have, it has a little bit of overpour. Not bad. Most of it's something I can break off with my fingers. Now, this one I just went a little, yeah, I just went a little color happy on them. And colored him in different colors, but I'm going to show them to you, but I want to get this pieces out of there first. Come on, get out. There he is. And I just kind of colored him in multiple colors. because that's kind of what I was feeling at the moment. Is I wanted him to be in multiple colors. So you like that one? I think it turned out okay, considering that I used like 3 or 4 different colors. I kind of like it, really. Although I see a spot I missed. Yeah, it is some wild looking colors. I kind of just went for like green and the light blue and the royal blue and the blue and the gold and just kind of colored him a different way. I didn't follow the whole pattern. I just dabbed the colors in there. And sometimes I like them that way. Sometimes, thank you, Zan. Thank you, Grumpy. Thank you, April. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, sometimes I like them that way because it's not all one color. It's not all one pattern. It's multiple colors. Kind of makes it stand out. And I don't know who was saying, someone said something to me the other day that they tried to, thank you, Miss Sue, that they, thank you, Amy. I just kind of painted him in different colors. I didn't want him all one color. I mean, the only one color I did was the kind of the blue and the gold, but the rest is just multiple colors. Someone said that they were trying to join my membership and it wouldn't allow them to. So I don't know. I don't remember who said it or who was having the problem. I might have to do him again. I'd like to do his wing the correct way. Since I didn't see that was a wing also. So that would have been his wing. Yeah, I might wipe him out and redo him. I just like, yeah, it does give it lots of depth. I just kind of went in with different colors. Do a bloom in what mold, Runic? I haven't tried blooms again. Last blooms I did didn't turn out so hot. Because I'm not patient enough to wait for the resin to heat up to the temperature that it needs to be at. That's my problem. I can't, I'm just not patient enough to wait. Which big dragon? My incense burner dragon? Or this big dragon? I don't know much about doing blooms. I mean, I'm sure you could, but yeah, it needs to be a flat mold, and those aren't really flat. They've got different designs, like this dragon has different designs in it. And I thought I might highlight some of those designs on his wings and his body with some gold. Yeah, he's got different. You need to use like a flat, like a coaster mold. Like a coaster mold. That's the best. The big dragon? No. I don't know. I don't think you can make a bloom in it because it's not flat. And most of the most of the people that do blooms start out with a flat mold. Now, I have some coaster molds that I could do blooms in, but it will be something I will try. If I can get it to work out right, it'll be something I'll try off camera. And then if I get it right, then I'll do it. Yeah, because it's not, if it's not flat when you start out, then I don't see being able to get the bloom to come out right. I haven't tried it again. I tried it several times, you know, and it started out like it was gonna work perfectly, and yeah, it didn't end up that way. So yeah, I did not. So I think I'm gonna recolor this one as soon as I get him cleaned out. And clean out the rest of it. You are funny, Runic. And I know the shoots are going live later. I mean, I don't. Yeah, we've still got some time. I'm going to go ahead and pour this one again. But I need to clean these horns out where the pigment, pigment's stuck in there. Because I don't want to. It will cause bubbles if I don't get it cleaned out. And I do see spots that I missed on him, so I may use a different color this time. But I want to make sure I get his wings, both wings this time, instead of just one. It's still not coming out of there very well. Get out of there. Yeah, I left the TV going upstairs. I can hear Cry running to the TV. So there must be some sort of animal up there. Crazy dog. Trying to get this other color out of here so I can put a different color in. I don't want that color left in there. And that is wings, so I definitely want to color it first so I don't forget that's what it is. Yeah, I'm going to do this one again. I don't like that it came out with air bubbles. Let's move these out of the way here for the moment. I'm going to do this one again. I don't know what I'm going to color it, but I'm going to do it again. Maybe I'll do it in the Chameleon olive because it'll come out white for the most part when you pour it in white. Olive and dang it, what color do I want to do his wings? Because he's going to come out pretty much a white with a gold tint if I color him in this olive color. But I don't know what color I want to do the wings in. If I do him in white. Oh, God bless it, Miss April. All right, guys, what color do I want? Green? Green is the base color. Red and purple. Green is the base color. Or green wings. There is a pale blue and there's a teal and a pale blue. All right, we got red and purple, green and teal and pale blue. Okay, well, I think I'm going to do a white dragon with, or green dragon with white wings. Or white dragon with green wings. So Zan said teal. And Miss Natalie said pale blue, red and purple. Yeah, red and purple might make a pretty cool looking dragon, really. Okay, there's green. And there's a light blue. Okay, so we will do I don't know. We're just going to color him up here. We'll see what happens. Grumpy says green. I got green. I got light blue. And I got my olive, which is white with a gold tint. Which I'm thinking about doing the wings in. And maybe the horns. I don't know. Let's do the wings in this. I love this color. It works so well on my gnomes when I do my gnomes. Okay, so there is that wing. Now this right here is another wing in which I missed the last time. So I want to make sure I get the wing this time. I think that's all part of his wing right there. Well, that might not be. Doggone it. I don't think that is part of his wing. I gotta get him over here and look. No, that's part of his foot. Okay. So let's get that cleaned out. I didn't mean to do that portion of him. Get him, Kingo. Crazy little dog. Have to get another pair of gloves here. Okay. All right, so his wings are going to be that color. And I did get some in his little foot, which I don't want. that color. Okay, so we'll do green and kind of mix it in with a little bit of light blue. Maybe we'll do his horns and his head in the light blue, and maybe his feet. All right, let's do his feet. And that does say pale light blue, so. All right. And then I want to do his horns in that color also, in the light blue. I don't know how I'm going to keep them from having air bubbles though, but we're going to try and not leave a lot of powder down in there. Trying to get it in there so you can see it though. All right. Make sure I don't leave a bunch down in there. All right, so we're going to do him in green. Could have done his back. I didn't think about that. He had some scales on his back. Doggone it. Yeah, well, let me see if I can fix it. I do the scales on his back in the teal color. How far up there? Yeah, it goes clear down there. All the way down to the end of his tail. Doggone it. All right, let's do that in the blue. We'll make the rest of him green, but I'm going to do the scales that runs along his whole back and goes almost clear to the end of his tail there. Okay, oh, don't start it, you little jerk. Must have heard me talking about him. Little jerk. Okay, how does it go? It does go past his wings. All the way up his back. We'll do it in the light blue and then we'll color the rest of the dragon in the green. Okay. Let's do the green. That's what I did. I wondered why the heater went off. Because I must have set the thermostat on it. So when it's warm enough in here, it just goes off. Let's see how he turns out. I mean, at least I got his other wing colored this time. Trying to make sure that I don't miss anything this time, so I don't have any white spots. All right. We'll see how he turns out. Hi, Malia. I got it, Choops. Okay, here's what I got. I used the olive chameleon powder for the wings, a light blue on the scales of his back, and a light blue going on his feet and going down the scales onto his head. And let's see how he turns out. I'm going to pour him I think it's probably going to be, I don't want to say it's going to be 4 ounces. Maybe a little more. I'm going to start with 4 anyway. Get that out of the way. And get those out of the way. Hold my alcohol. Okay. And I don't know. I hope I can keep the bubbles out of his dang horns. Okay. What else is here that needs to go? You need to start cleaning this thing off. Keep sticking it to stuff. Yeah, that one's going to have to be cleaned now. Get the paper towel stuck to it. Yep. Yeah. Get another one because that one's going to have to be cleaned. Just give me one of these. That'll work. All right. All right. Here we go. On part A, we're going to do 2 ounces. Okay. I'm thinking 4 ounces, but it may take more than 4. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if it'll fill it. That's what I needed. Flip it in your face. And of course, but that's okay. I still have this mold. Okay, so let's make sure I don't have, I'm trying not to have any bubbles. Don't tell me you're not filled. Alrighty. We're pretty much going now, so. I got that on my. Popped me in the face. Popped on my glasses too. Dang it. Dang it. Thank you, Miss Sue. I appreciate you so much, Miss Sue. I appreciate all the people who come and hang out with me and everything. I'm doing okay. I'm still not quite there, Miss Amy. Not really. I mean, I still got some shoulder pain going on, and I was trying to hold off because I really didn't want to. Thank you. I really didn't want to go to. What's going on, Cindy? Aw. Prayers, Miss Cindy. They work. They definitely work. For sure. Dang it, I kind of got that one overfilled too. God bless it. Let's see if I can get it with this. Probably not. I didn't want to have to do the dang. Nope, I'm not going to get it off of there. Just going to have to cut it off. Dang it. You weren't supposed to overflow. Stupid thing. That's okay. We'll cut it off. And I need to take this mat upstairs and clean it really good. Oh, whiny butt, whiny butt, whiny butt. Poor dog. You swear I'm killing him up there. Yeah. Good stuff. All right, let's see how this. Hi, Mr. Todd. Thank you for joining us. Whew, boy, that's hot. Hot, hot, hot. We did some dragons. I did some dragons earlier. Here's this one. Did him in multiple colors. And then I did some sea dragons. Here's one of the sea dragons. And here's the other one. And this one, which he had a lot of air bubbles in him, in his horns, but I'm redoing him. Hopefully I can get it to come out better. We'll see. We'll see. I poked that down in there, so maybe the bubbles won't be in there so badly. But I did over pour. I actually didn't think that I did, but I did. Over poured it. That's okay. We'll clean it off when we get him out. Still a little hot right now. I'm gonna let it set a few minutes before I try and take it out. I love the colors. I love the way the colors. I want to highlight this one a little more with the gold. And that one I did in the silver. Yeah, really. Can't really tell he's holographic, but he does have some eyes. So I think I need to do his eyes so that you can see them. This one does too. And I missed part of his little fin on the side of his face. Doggone it. Yeah, I'll hit it with the gold. I'll hit it with the gold pen. Since I figure out where my gold pens are. Oh, on your table where you left them. I kind of missed this right here. Make him stand out a little more with the gold. Maybe. If I can get any gold to come out of this pen. He ain't dead yet. You still got some in there. Come on. Oh, that dog. Yeah, this one doesn't really want to come out too much. I'm trying to color his eye. It ain't wanting to come out of there. Come on. Give him a little more gold going down his back. Seemed to have a little more gold on one side of his back than on the other side. I don't know what happened there. There's an air bubble in him. Let's get his other eye, which is going to be hard to do because I can't see it. Okay. We need silver for the other pin, for the other one. Let's see if this one's ready to come out. Yes, these are the ones, these earrings are the ones that you sent me the molds for, Miss Sue. The ones I did on my last live. The earrings that I did in the glow in the dark glitter. Yeah. Well, it depends on which dragon she likes. I mean, and I am going to clean out my dragons. I have way too many, really. I mean, some that I really like and some that I don't know whether I'll make them again or not. Please don't have no air bubbles in you. Yeah, you still do, but not bad. Not as bad as you did. Yeah, get this off your face. There's some there too. Yeah, his tail ended up having some overpour there. There's some right there too. Well, afraid I'll break him if I try it. I need to get it out though. Let's try with the might be easier to see from this side because I don't want to cut his feet off. Come on. Didn't see that I had covered that up, but I guess I did. Alrighty. Yeah, he's got a little more on his face. There. There you go. He's got the white wings, the light blue scales going down his back, and he's green. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not doing a live without my teeth in. Sorry, that ain't happening. I want to be able to talk to people and I want them to be able to understand what I'm saying. So did you see him? Yeah. They're not really, I mean, they are white, but they've got that gold tint from the Chameleon powder. And he doesn't have his horns are better than they were. At least he didn't have he's got a couple of air bubbles, but they're not bad. Since I poked down in there with that tool, with that Q-tip. Thank you, Zan. Yeah, I love it. I love doing the dragons. I have to get this off my face. It's bugging me. I did get some on my face, and I can still feel it. And I don't know if this will take it off, but it's bugging me. I flipped a spot of it on my face with the... Yeah. Have to really scrub it. I don't usually, since I'm always on camera on mine, I don't do I don't do a video without my teeth. And I don't leave the house without them either. Because I do remember my kids talking about when I first got them. I remember my son making me cry because he said he didn't like my new teeth. Well, mine don't either. Mine don't hurt, but they don't fit right. My bottom teeth have never fit right. My top, I never put nothing. I never have to put anything in there. They always stay right in place. So it's the bottom ones that don't. And I've had them reworked several times, and it didn't help. Yeah, I am too, because you think that people are staring at you when you're not wearing your teeth. I usually always have mine in. Yeah. I wear mine. It's hard for me to not wear them. But as soon as I'm done with the live and I go upstairs, I take them off. Yeah, pull them right out of my mouth, put them in the container, and because I learned you don't. This when I first got my teeth, I made the mistake of leaving my teeth lay on the table in the living room, and my Rottweiler got a hold of them. So I learned a long time ago, yeah, you take your teeth out, you put them in the container, because if you don't, them dogs are going to chew your teeth up. I caught him. He didn't get a chance to really chew on them, but it's just the fact that, yeah, I learned you don't leave them out, because your dog will chew them up. Yeah, that was kind of a... But I used to be so used to those implants. My husband paid buku bucks for those, and because he wanted his teeth to fit in his mouth right. And half the time you never seen him with his teeth in. He would even eat without them. He wouldn't wear them. He spent all that money on implants. So his teeth would, he could put them in his mouth and snap them down. Never wore them unless we went out to dinner somewhere. I've never had any problem with my upper dentures. They stay right in place. I've had, I don't know, good suction with them since I got them. And I've never had to put any kind of adhesive or nothing on them to keep them in there. The lower ones, that's a different story. The lower ones wobble back and forth and I can't stand it. So as soon as I get off of here and go upstairs, those will go in the container. I won't leave them in. I did. Oh, well, I'll have to fix it. Sorry, Miss Wanda. If you're watching, I'm sorry. Good night, Zan. Thank you for coming. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. You're right. I didn't realize I spelled her name wrong. I'll have to fix it. I didn't like that it wouldn't let me space between the shout outs and the memberships. It wouldn't let me put a space between them. It was kind of irritating. I'll have to play with it some more. I need to play with that stupid editing program that I paid for. Hopefully I didn't pay for it again to renew it. I don't know whether I did or not. Good night, Zan. I hope you get better soon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It Dang it. I still feel like I got that on my face. I'm gonna have to go up there and scrub it off. Because I felt it hit me in the face. Yeah, it's time for the Shoop live. They're live now. I thought they were live. I thought they were doing their lives at 9, but they're actually not. They're doing, it might be 9 o'clock their time. You nodded off? It's okay, old Path. I do it too. I try not to, but I do it. And say some prayers for me, old Path, because my shoulder is still not doing well. And I'm probably going to have to go see the orthopedic doctor. I don't really want to, because I know they're going to want me to do an MRI, and I can't do one. Unless it's an open MRI. But, yeah, I know. Good night, Runic. Thank you for coming. Good night, Sue. April leaving too. Hi, Miss Beverly. I made dragons. I'll get you down so you can see. I made a bunch of dragons. There you go. There's my dragons I made. I made some sea dragons with some chrome powders. Good night, Cindy. There's one in the purple and in the blue. And then this one, I just colored it in multiple colors because I liked it and I wanted to do it that way. And then I made two of these. This one has a bunch of air bubbles, so I had to redo it. No, those are the main types of. Not all MRIs are open. They're what they call open is open at both ends, but no. The one I went and done that was open, you just laid on this disc and you could see all the way around you. You weren't in no machine. You could see all the way around you. Thank you, Miss Beverly. That's the only kind of MRIs I can do. Unless they're gonna sedate me, because I get really claustrophobic when they put me in the machine and it makes me sick. It makes me want to throw up. So I know that's what they're gonna want to do, but I don't think that's gonna work. Thank you, Miss Beverly. I watched your Slaya tray. Yeah, I think I'd have the same problem with those DTF stickers. I think I would have a hard time getting them stuck down right. Mine would never be never be even. That would never happen. All right, I think I got a little whiny butt upstairs. I can't do them unless they sedate me. I can't. Yeah, because that's the only way I'm doing one. The open MRI I did was not a tube, it was a disc. You just laid on this disc and the upper half lowered down on you, lowered down, but you could still see all the way around you. You weren't in no tube. That one I didn't mind. I could do them anytime. But once they put me in that tube, I start getting sick. So unless they're going to sedate me, they ain't doing it. Hi, Shalom Shabin Music. That's what I'm saying. It is. It's like they're like, can you slow down your breathing? Can you breathe slower? No, I can't. You need to get me out of here before I throw up. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't work. Mm-mm. It doesn't matter what they say. I can't do it. I cannot do it. And I'm not gonna force myself to do it, and then I'll end up getting sick. It doesn't matter if I close my eyes. I still know I'm in that machine. I'm in a tube. It's like being in a casket. Then I can't control my breathing and yeah, I get in that tube and my I can't hardly breathe and I start feeling sick to my stomach. It doesn't matter. I don't care if they give me headphones. It wouldn't make any difference. Uh-uh. because they want you to control your breathing, and I can't. Not when I'm stressed out in this tube. It ain't gonna happen. So I am going to get off here and go upstairs because I need to. And I will have to fix Miss Wanda's name. I didn't know it was messed up, but I will have to fix it. So I'm going to say good night to everyone. Thank you all so much for coming in and joining me. I got a puppy upstairs that's throwing a fit, whining, so he probably needs to go outside again. Thank you. Thank you all. Big hugs. Much love. I love you all. Good night. And I will see you. Well, I'll see you on next Friday's video. Good night. Good night, Opath. Okay, thank you, Opath. Good night, everyone. Please send prayers for me, Opath. Good night, Grumpy. Good night, Natalie. Please hit the like button. Good night.